everybody, it's Holly from Visit Brainerd, and we're here today at the Crow Wing Fairgrounds to talk to you about how you can love Brainerd like a local. I'm here with some friends of mine, Dan Hagstead and Julie Guth. They're part of the Viking Festival planning committee. And as you can see, they look pretty fabulous and they're definitely playing the part. Do you guys want to talk to us a little bit about the festival, a little bit about admission, a little bit about kids stuff, about the food, and of course, the outfits?
Well, where to start?
I know, it's a lot.
Where to start? Well, we are both wearing garb that was common during the Viking era. This would have been, mine would have been for a woman who was maybe a little bit in the, like, what we would now call upper middle class.
Okay.
All right? Hence this.
Okay. Bling. There's bling.
I have a
Viking bling.
Viking bling,
Okay, cool.
exactly.
Got bling.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine is even called. But I did start accessorizing. I did order a leather belt and a pouch, but I told the guy who's making this that I want simple. I don't want, you know, the fastener on the pouch is a bone, I think. It's nothing, there's no metal or anything.
But still traditional wear of a Viking.
But I'm not going too serious about it.
Okay.
We're here to have fun and not, I don't need to be too authentic.
So when folks show up to the Viking Festival, they should not be surprised to see other people dressed as you are. Is that correct?
Well, all of the reenactors who are like the heart of the festival, they're the ones who are going to be demonstrating the crafts from the era, because what's going to happen is when people come in, they're going to be able to walk through an encampment like the Vikings would have had when they were traveling. So they'll see tents, they'll see this little traveling village, so they'll have people doing like blacksmithing and weaving and all kinds of things, and they'll be using replica tools from the time. So all of those people will be dressed in Viking garb. It's like stepping back in time.
Which is really a cool experience. I think it's kind of neat that you can seriously park your car in the parking area and then walk in and you're going to be involved in, as you just said, stepping back into time. And those folks that are doing those demonstrations are going to be available for questions. Is that correct?
Absolutely. And some of them will even have some of the things that they're making for sale.
Okay.
A lot of, there are some of these people who were trained in Scandinavia to do their particular craft with those replica tools.
So highly trained people, like they really do know what they're doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And these are the people that take their costumes and everything real seriously.
Seriously, yes.
So I can't imagine what kind of bling they're going to have.
I don't know if it's going to bling as much as just be very interesting.
Right.
So the Viking era, for many Minnesotans, the Viking era started in 1961, but these are different Vikings. When did our Viking era start?
Just before, around 795, and the era ended in like 1066. So it's actually, several centuries we're talking about here.
So authentic to that era, and we are going to have food on site, but the food won't be necessarily authentic to that era, because I don't think we'd really want that. So
I think that's
there is going to be, some, but we're not going that far. We're still going to have food that modern people want to eat, and at a reasonable price too.
Okay. Yes, I will just thank you both for making that kind of modern amenity available to the folks that are going to be attending the festival this year.
There will be an open fire cooking demonstration, however, so you can see some of how they cooked some of the things over a fire and some of the things that they cooked. I tried some at our last festival, and it was like a barley and dried fruit mix. It was like almost like a hot cereal, and it was actually very good.
Okay, well, cool. I'm kind of looking forward to sampling as well. Hopefully we can all get some samples.
Yeah, you probably can't because of the COVID thing, but
okay, we'll figure it out. Let's talk a little bit about kid activities.
Well, we have all kinds of things for kids to do. We actually have one area that's dedicated to kids from about the ages of 4 through about 14. And we have like age-appropriate crafts for them to do. Everything from making little flying dragons to, for the younger kids, to writing their name or whatever else they want to do in runes. I mean, there's
super cool.
Yeah, making Viking shields. out of like a cardboard rosette.
So
it's cool.
are those activities an additional fee, or is that part
Nope.
of the admission?
It's part of the admission.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the admission.
We are family friendly.
Yeah.
So adults are $10 a piece, and you can buy tickets either on our website or at the door. And kids under 17 and under, I think it is. It's on the website. Are $5. Kids under 5 are free, and then we have a cap for families.
Right.
That is $35. If you're a family of 6, $35 is the top, and we've got it on the website exactly how we define a family. You can't just bring in the neighborhood and say we're a family today.
Right, sure. Very reasonable rates, and you can spend the entire day here. What's the date and the times of the event?
August 21st, 2021.
Okay.
Right here at the Crow Wing County Fairgrounds. One of the reasons we are having it here, we did this 2 years ago up in Nisswa for the first time, and we had no idea how many people would show up.
Right.
A few hundred, maybe 500. We'd go drink our mead, and celebrate. And we had just under 1,000 people that showed up.
So impressive. Without having much what you wanted for attendance, but yet you were blown away by that.
And Nisswa, as wonderful as it is, the Pioneer Village up there is beautiful,
Right. Mm-hmm.
but it could barely handle 1,000 people. Where's everybody going to park?
Right.
Well, we couldn't do it last year, but the Crow Wing County Fairgrounds is perfect for the Viking Festival. You can park a ton of cars out in the south parking lot. I can't imagine getting more people than this place could handle. There's camping on site. If you're interested in camping, go to the Crow Wing County Fair website. They have that information. But we've got these animal barns. We can have the fjord horses, the Icelandic sheep, and some other things. It's just, there's electricity here, the infrastructure for the food trucks and so forth. So this is going to be perfect for years and years to come. Everybody gets a wristband, and you got 1,500 wristbands, and Holly said
I now have I will have 2,000.
2,000
just for the adults.
Just for the adults. So we can't overfill this place, so don't worry about that.
Right. Okay.
And we also have entertainment pretty nonstop during the day. So we have everything from, mock battles, and they are family friendly.
That's right. I knew about that.
Yeah, right?
That's going to be
Those
very
that
cool.
are killed during the battle do get to come back to life, and the crowd gets involved in that.
It's kind of like Valhalla that way.
Okay.
Where the slain warriors come back to fight another day.
Wonderful. We're happy to know that.
Right. And we have somebody who's going to be talking about the role of Viking women and in the culture, and then playing an instrument from that period, and doing some singing and some storytelling. We have some other storytellers coming in. We have a fellow who has published an epic poem based on Viking history who's going to do a short reading.
It sounds to me like there is a lot of activity happening in this window of time.
Right.
So we have to remember this is a one-day event. We want you guys to either get online and get those tickets. If you're unsure of what your plans are for that day, you can certainly still come in at the door. We can get you guys set up for that. Anything else that people who maybe have never experienced any sort of Viking thing, like what should they expect? Or
when people hear Vikings, beyond the football team, it's always the helmet, the horned helmet.
Right.
And our slogan is, real Vikings, no horns. The real Vikings didn't have horned helmets. And as much as I love my costume, I really want a horned helmet, but they won't let me do it. So we're going to be authentic. This is about the real Vikings, but we're not going to go sack Baxter or anything. We're here to have fun.
Right.
Everybody's going to have a good time. Everybody's going to go home safe and happy.
Yeah, the greater Brainerd area is safe.
Okay,
They're
good
safe.
to know.
Right.
Wonderful.
Oh, we almost forgot. There are some games that people can participate in.
Coop,
too.
right?
Coop.
I need to learn how
And
to play
archery, yes.
What is Coop?
I don't know.
Coop is a Viking era game. The closest that I can come to sort of describing it is it's a cross between similar to bocce or lawn bowling, but there's no ball involved.
So I think it's safe to say that of the games that are going to be played, they are not games that anybody is really familiar with. There's an opportunity to learn
Right.
something new and to talk about it later on and create memories with your family.
Right,
Okay,
right. And we
wonderful.
will have people there to help people learn the games.
Thank goodness,
and set
because
up
none
the
of
court.
us know how to play it.
Right, exactly. It's actually become a very popular game, and every year for at least the last 5 or 6 years, and possibly longer, there's been an international Coop tournament in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Who knew? Coop knew.
All right.
Okay, you guys, so there you have it. That's just a brief recap of the Viking Festival. Again, planned for August 21st, 10 to 4:30.
Yes.
Okay, at the Crow Wing Fairgrounds. We want you to bring your friends, your family, bring your camp chair and hang out for the day. Be prepared to learn a new game, eat some interesting food, take in a demonstration.
And
Anything
maybe
else?
learn a Viking dance.
Maybe learn a Viking dance. Who doesn't want to do that? So there you have it, you guys. That's one more way of how you can love Brainerd like a local. We'll see you at the Viking Festival. We'll see you there.